People, I went to court yesterday, right? And on some civil shit, but no criminal. I love the fact I could be on the court where I'm not the fucking defendant and shit. But anyway, I was in court yesterday, handling some civil shit. But it was a couple that was in front of me, and they was arguing. Well, I don't want to say they're arguing, but the case was about them, and they've been divorced, and now they're trying to settle the assets between them and the rest of the assets and the custody of the child. And that they have a son, teenage son, mentally handicapped, as well as I think physically handicapped, and they're arguing back and forth about, the custody agreement. They had a joint custody agreement, and she now wants a sole custody agreement. And and I'm watching him over there, and I'm watching her, and she has a female attorney, and he has a guy attorney who just basically came on the case. And I'm just looking at the father's face and how he's just, everything that his ex-wife's side is saying, you could just see the frustration on his face. And then when he went up and to allocate to the judge, he was telling why that he wasn't, the last 3 weeks, he wasn't able to pick up his child because his child is in the Boy Scouts. And, it seemed like every time he was supposed to be with the child was, supposed to have been at a Boy Scout function. But fast forward, and he wants to keep the joint custody order going. But the wife says because he violated the joint custody order because he wasn't there the last 3 weeks, that now it automatically shifts back to her having sole possession of the child, and she wants to keep that as something that she wants at this particular point in time before they go back to court for trial. And I'm just looking at the angst and the frustration on the father's face, and the judge that was sitting and hearing the case, female judge, black judge, and as he's describing everything that was going on, and how his ex-wife was getting in the way of him really, building with his child, and how the judge was like, well, I'm not going to mess with what's going on now for the welfare of the child. And I'm just sitting there like, the welfare of the child? So you going to allow the mother to just keep sole custody until whenever time they go to court, so he can't see his child, he can't spend time with his child, and that's for the welfare of the child? No, it seems like it's for the benefit of the mother, because obviously her and him, they couldn't work it out. They couldn't do the grown-up thing. And that's what this primarily is about, us doing the fucking grown-up thing. We put the children in the middle of our bullshit, and then we say it's for the best of the children. I personally went through court systems intervening in my fucking life, which fucked my oldest children relationships up. It's remarkable how other people can tell you what you know about your household, about you as a person, about you as a parent. It's remarkable, but nonetheless, it destroyed my relationships with my oldest children. So I speak from personal experiences, not just seeing and other people go through things, and it's just like, wow. I'm sitting there waiting for my case, and I'm damn near my eyes are watering up. You know what I mean? My eyes are watering. I'm like, whoa. Because it hits so close to home. It's like, why are you torturing the child and saying it's for his benefit? You know what I mean? People, we have to stop that shit. I don't give a fuck how mad the adult is at each other. I don't give a fuck how mad we are. We have to maintain a cordial relationship for that child, for the mental stability of the child. Because as we see, these children are out there acting up, and not saying that this is the primary cause, but this definitely contributes. Children are not stupid these days. When we sit around and we argue and argue and argue in front of them, they absorb all that negative ass energy. When we talk about each other, you know what I mean, and use each other, they absorb in that energy. That's not helping them. That's confusing them. That's making them angry. And then they lash the fuck out. And then we're like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? And then we want to point fingers. It's you, it's you, it's you. No, stop all that bullshit. The fingers that you point, reach back in and say, look, I need to check my motherfucking self at the door. Because I'm fucking up my child's life. My child's psyche. Let's stop playing, people. This shit is serious. Our children are out here going crazy. Going crazy. Not only are they murdering other children and adults, but they're committing suicide from the stress. Whoa, we need to slow the fuck down and start talking to our children and start taking this shit serious. Start listening. Instead of just trying to impose our will, no, we need to listen. Talk to them. Say, yo, talk to me. What's going on? You know what I mean? That's when the real parent come in. A lot of times we say, I ain't gonna be your friend. No, at that particular time, my children needs a real friend right now. They need real friendship, because the shit around them ain't real friendship. So you have to be their best friend. Sit down and talk to them. What's going on? And give them advice. And they'll believe in your advice more because you are their parent, for one. And then two, you have gone through it or experienced it. You know a lot more than them. You have to gain their trust. Our children are running around out there with no trust of parental guidance. We have to step the fuck up and stop using them as pawns in our fucked up ass game against whatever parent is pissed off. No, man. No. We have to grow. We was grown when we sat down and laid down and created that life. We was grown then. We ain't want to hear shit then. So now we have to fucking use the same maturity that we thought we had then. Now. Be grown now. And handle your fucking responsibility. Because this is this is a threat to our legacy. A threat to our humanity. A threat to our dignity. It's a threat to everything that we build and base our life upon. Our children out there going crazy. We have to rein them in. We have to stop being scared of them, rein them in, and talk to them. And talk to them real. Don't be handling them all. They're kids, man. You see all this shit that these kids are fucking privy to? Just through their phone alone? Come on now. Just stop with the bullshit. Video games? Come on now. Television, the cartoons ain't the same cartoons we used to watch when we was kids. These cartoons is fuck. I be looking at these cartoons like, what the fuck? That is a really adult topic. You know what I'm saying? Or things that's going on. Whoa, what the hell? A kid seeing this? You know, I'm used to Tom and Jerry. I'm used to the violence, but not no sexual type. No. So these children are privy to a lot of things. Now Sesame Street got a homeless character. I thought the fucking Oscar the Grouch was the homeless nigga. He was living in a garbage can. What the fuck? Now they're gonna bring a homeless girl on there. Everything now was geared towards putting children in a position where they got to think like adults. So we can't coddle these children. We have to talk to them seriously now. Seriously now. That's why the kids be around me. They see me either watching the news or I'm watching sports or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm in the car and I'm watching or I'm listening to 88.9 Morgan State Station. And the commentaries talk about the black presence in not just Baltimore, in the world. You know what I mean? That's what I listen to. And when they with me, they listening to that too. And then we have discussions in the car about it. That's how we gotta rock now. We gotta waken our children up now. As we wakening, we gotta make sure that they woke too. Because this unwoke world is trying to consume them. We got to pull them back. We got to step up. We got to step up. It's like poltergeist and shit where they trying to get the girl out the TV. Somebody got to strap up and go in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We got to bring our children back, man. And with that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna end this shit out, man. Peace and blessings, man. Silver Gorilla Apparel Media Music. Jim Powers.
Right now, it's me standing in the middle of the block again, where you're breathing in gunpowder more than oxygen. CC turned me mad that I'm out when I originally popped with 10. Yeah, they had to fox me in. Fucking game while we all position not to win. For a little bit of money and a topless Benz. That's no more on amongst these. You really gotta watch your mins. Cause if you get smiling in your face, it's really not your friends. Niggas hate when another nigga's better than him. It's on his rizzy all day, but you get more cheddar than him. Because you figured out the game, that makes you more clever than him. Cause there's only two ways to play it. If you tread it, you swim. And pussy coming diamond does it to a medicine man. So I stay loaded with chains and keep them stretching that trim. Say Jack, say, hop all of your movements as you shredding your skin. I'd rather share my will than forge it just to better than spin. I got a whole lot of motherfucking problems. If you got that money, then I'm certainly trying to solve them right now. To the floor, so elevate your ass. I dare you not to be careful, cause I'm sorta like the water in the floor of your bathroom. At my height, I was a pushing more white than Pat Boone. Cause in the slums, niggas under both thumbs, cause cash rolls. With an iron hand that goes to Iron Man, with a type of fish scale you never see bubbling in a fry pan. My criminal mentality takes it higher than the typical individual who's a wire fan. Be more regurgitated, threw up a problem child. With a penchant for penalties, I stay fouling now. Real talk, give you all something to crowd the ground. The game's Wheel of Fortune, I gotta buy a vow. I choose I one, hell of a guy that got the whole world searching for that share of the pie. A warrior's never scared and ways prepared to die. So jump in the batches and see these people bad to ride, nigga. Yeah, cause it's my time, yeah, baby, it's my time. Baltimore, it's my